Hello, guys. This is going to be a more personal and in depth conversation with you. I want to talk to you guys out there about staying motivated and probably first and foremost, how to get motivated if you're not already motivated. And then once you get motivated, how do you stay motivated, right? Because we all know every day brings about a new challenge. It's always something that you got to try to overcome or some type of obstacle you got to deal with, and that can be very draining sometimes. So for me, myself, my personal experiences, this is where I like to share my experiences because I think that's the best way to help someone. If you've been through it yourself or you're going through it, and then you can share your experiences with that person, and maybe that can help them understand your situation and how you deal with it. Man, first and foremost, I would say you want to be around the right people. You want to be in the right environment because staying motivated is easier said than done, right? In this mindset, it's about like where is your mind? Like, do you believe in yourself? Are you the type of person that lacks self-confidence? And if you do, what do you want to do about it? Do you want to change it? Do you want to build your confidence? Well, the first thing I say, you got to love yourself. You have to love yourself and you have to know your self-worth. And that means, taking care of yourself, prioritizing you first. Let's just start with you. You may have a family. You may be a single person. Or you may be in a relationship. I'm not sure. But everyone's situation is going to vary, right? So let's just say it's just you. Let's just focus on you, okay? What is it that would make you happy? Okay, that could be a wide range of things, right? Okay, we need to narrow it down. Let's look at the necessities. It's very necessary that you are happy, that you feel confident when you go out into the world, that you can take on whatever challenges that come your way. Sure, there are going to be times you're going to feel like not dealing with things. You're not going to feel at your best. But there are certain things that we can do by prioritizing ourselves. Prioritize yourself first and knowing what you need to do to channel that energy in the right direction that is going to help you build that self-confidence that you need. That's going to help you get motivated and help you stay motivated. So I would say the very first thing is taking into account your physical health. Let's start with you. I mean, you can start with the outer appearance if you want, okay? If you want to start with the physical appearance, right? So do you go to the gym? Do you work out? Maybe you may feel like, hey, I don't like to be in the gym, or, maybe your situation is more unique than others. Maybe right now it's just not feasible for you, right? If you go to the gym, maybe, it's too crowded and you just don't feel comfortable being around a lot of people. Well, if the gym is for you, I would say look at the options that you have and figure out which gym or which place of activity, whatever choice of activities that you choose, where would that place be? Where would you go? What hours would work best for you? If you have a job, if you work in maybe, you may have one job and you may have a part-time job. Everyone's situation is different, right? So I would say the very first thing to do to take into account is your physicality, your physical appearance, how you feel on the inside, because you got to take care of this. If you don't feel good on the inside, then you're not going to perform good. Okay? So let's get that right first. All right? So it's all about mindset. Before you go into anything, if you go with a negative mindset, and I tell my son this, I tell my kids this, I tell my family and my friends this. If you go about anything in life, you have to have a positive mindset. I'm going to get back to what I was saying about the physical part of it, right? And conditioning yourself and all of that. But let me just extend an olive branch for you, all right? So I tell people all the time, I don't like negativity. And what I mean by that is I don't want to be around negative people, because negative energy will seep into your positive energy and it will cause conflict. It will have you going against what is positive, what is right, because you have a negative and you have a positive, okay? And you have to choose the path that you are on. And the path, whatever path you choose, every path is going to come with obstacles. Every journey is going to come with tasks, hills, valleys, mountains. You know, you're going to have your issues. You're going to have different situations life is going to bring. Okay. But think about this. The last thing you need is for someone that do not believe in you or do not support your goals and do not motivate you. All they do is just be negative and bring that negative energy around, telling you what you're not going to be able to do. I just don't see how you're going to accomplish that. I think this is going to be too complicated. I think it's going to be too hard. No, the real question they should be trying to help you understand, or the people that you should be around that are going to have that type of mindset that's going to help you, are going to be those people that say, hey, how do we get there? Let's figure it out. How do we do such and such? Oh yeah, you want to do this? Oh yeah, you want to accomplish this? Okay, well, let's sit down, take notes. Let's see, do some research on whatever it is you're trying to do. And then take notes, write it down, whatever you got to do, right? And that's how you start the process of being motivated. So again, it's all about the mindset. That's the very first thing. So always remember, it's the mindset first, and then everything else falls into place. So going back now to the physical part of it, right? I believe personally, and I heard so many people say the same thing, and I am a living witness of this. No, I'm not saying I'm in the greatest shape of my life, but one thing about it is I love to work out. I love me. I love taking care of me. So that doesn't mean that I do everything right. No, I'm human. Yeah, sometimes I may cheat on my diet. I may not always eat the cleanest or the healthiest, but overall, I'm still into how can I better my condition? How can I better my physical, my mental, and my spiritual condition? This is crucial. This is very, very crucial. All right. So I would say to get yourself, if you're already there and you're doing things to stay motivated, and you're taking care of your physical health, you're trying to take care of your mental health and all of those things, then you're on the right track. Keep doing what you're doing. And I believe this video will help you as well. So this is more so geared toward people that don't know where to start. People that are just like feeling confused, like, well, I don't know what I need to do. Very first thing you should do is, first of all, take into account your health. You want longevity. You want to live a long, healthy, good quality life. And in order to do that, you want to take care of yourself. You want to start looking at ways you can better your condition physically, mentally, and spiritually, right? Emotionally, all right? All those things work together. And then start asking yourself, okay, what is it that I need to start kind of getting rid of? Or not so much get rid of, but things I need to detach myself away from. Detach myself from this, detach myself from that. Because so just like, with these smartphones, you know how you can have all these apps and all this junk mail and everything that creates all this clutter, and it takes up a lot of your data. Well, that's the same thing in life. You can have a lot of negative people around you that is taking up your space. They're taking up space in your mind. They're taking up space in your environment. And the last thing you want to do is deal with people that bring negative energy. So plug into people that are about trying to do something in life. They're trying to motivate you. They're trying to encourage you. And then they have a sense of quality and they have a sense of integrity and motivation about themselves. They're motivated. These are self-motivated people. These are the people that are going to inspire you and are going to encourage you when you're feeling down or you're not feeling your best. Because trust me, those days come for all of us. We all have those times in our lives. And again, staying motivated is something that we need to try to practice. We need to do things on a daily, and we need to make notes of what works and what does not work. And so I would say the very first thing to do is to check your attitude. Make sure you got the right attitude, because before you could try to do any task or complete any assignment, you want to make sure you have a positive attitude. Okay? So I'm not done with the physical part. There's so many things people could do that they overlook. One of the things that where us humans fail miserably when it comes to not achieving our goals, we make excuses. We love to make excuses. Am I right? I'm guilty of it myself. I'm not going to try to pretend to be an angel. Hey, sometimes excuses is the easiest way out, right? But you think about it. If you stop making these excuses and start replacing everything that you don't do or haven't gotten done with an excuse after an excuse after an excuse, then you know what you start to do? You start to plug into solutions. Replace those excuses with solutions to those problems. How can I fix this? How can I solve this? How can I make this better? And so with staying motivated, that's what it starts with. It starts with the mindset, and it starts with loving yourself, valuing yourself and your life, and say, you know what? I owe this to me. This is my life. You know, you have to think about it in that way. This is my life. I want to live a wholesome, healthy, high quality lifestyle. I want the best that's for me out there, whatever that is. Maybe you haven't figured it all out, but one of the things I can guarantee you, if you start and you start with a positive mindset, things will begin to fall in place. I know from personal experience, guys, it will start to fall in place for you when you apply yourself with a positive mindset. So also, if you're not the type of person that is really into physical fitness, that's fine. Just do the things that you need to do to gradually better yourself. And you can start today. You can start right now. Don't make excuses. This is where it changed. Say today to yourself, this is where I change. This is where I change my attitude. This is where I change my mindset. This is where I change my lifestyle. That's when everything else around you starts to change. You have to believe in yourself. And you have to say to yourself, accept everything in life is not going to come easy. Some of the greatest rewards and some of the greatest people that have came and gone are people that were motivated and they went through a lot of different obstacles. But you know what? They were up to the challenge. They were looking at the end goal. The end goal was, you know what? I'm going to be successful. I'm going to be successful. And that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what people say on the way up. You're trying to get to the top. You're trying to get to the top, baby. That's what it's all about. So staying motivated, it's a mindset. And you need to be around people and plug into people that are going to be invested into you, or at least share that same type of mindset that you do. And that is being positive, that is being ambitious, you know, a go-getter, a motivator, all those things. And if you have someone in your life that does half of these things that I just mentioned, you're a pretty lucky person. Those are the people that you want to be around. That's what you want to do. So don't wait. Don't waste no time. Go ahead and get started today. My name is Sharon on the Sharon Max channel. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Tune in for next time. Much love. Peace out.